Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about alternating series, test, Leibniz test, absolute convergence and conditional convergence for infinite series and its examples. First we will discuss about alternating series. We have seen that a series of positive terms either converges or diverges and cannot oscillate, but a series which contains an infinite number of positive and an infinite number of negative terms may either converges or diverges or oscillate. A series whose terms are alternating positive and negative is called an alternating series. Can be written as the form of u1 minus u2 plus u3 minus u4 plus so on minus 1 to the power n un plus so on, where un is positive for all n. It is denoted as summation 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power n un. The following are some examples of an alternating series. First is 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4 plus so on. 1 minus 2 by log 2 plus 3 by log 3 minus 4 by log 4. These two infinite series have alternating series because this series have alternating positive and negative. Now discuss alternating series test, Leibniz test. An infinite series summation minus 1 to the power n un in which the terms alternating positive and negative is convergent if each term is numerical less than the preceding term and limit n goes to infinity un equal to 0. Symbolical, the alternating series u1 minus u2 plus u3 plus so on plus minus 1 to the power n un plus so on, where un is greater than 0 for all n. It is denoted as summation 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power n un. Converges if first one un plus 1 is less than equal to un for all n, that is u1 is greater than equal to u2 is greater than equal to u3 is greater than equal to so on. Second one, limit n goes to infinity un equal to 0, that is un tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. Two given property are satisfied, then we can say that given infinite series have alternating positive and negative terms is convergent. Example of alternating series test, Leibniz test. So that the given series 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4 plus so on converges. The given series is alternating series u1 minus u2 plus u3 minus so on minus 1 to the power n un plus so on, where un is positive for all n. Can be written as summation n equal to 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power n un. First we will take nth term of given infinite series. So we take un equal to 1 upon n is greater than 0 for all n. N replace to n plus 1 in this sequence, then un plus 1 equal to 1 upon n plus 1. The value of un and un plus 1 put in this equation. This equation can written as minus 1 upon n plus 1 is less than 0 for all n. So this inequality is less than 0 can written as un plus 1 is less than un for all n. Also limit n goes to infinity un, limit n goes to infinity 1 upon n, take limit 1 upon infinity tends to 0. So these two properties are satisfied, then by Leibniz test for alternating series, the given series is convergent. Another example of alternating series and Leibniz test. So that the given series 1 upon n to the power p minus 1 upon 2 to the power p plus so on, where p is greater than 0 is converges. The given series is alternating series u1 minus u2 plus u3 so on minus 1 to the power n un plus so on, where un is greater than for all n. Same as written summation 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power n un. First we will take nth term of given series. Here un equal to 1 upon n to the power p is greater than for all n because p is greater than 0. Also p is greater than 0, we have 1 upon 1 to the power p is greater than 1 upon 2 to the power p is greater than 1 upon 3 to the power p for all p is greater than 0. So un plus 1 is less than un for all n. Each terms is numerically less than the preceding terms. Also limit n goes to infinity un equal to limit n goes to infinity 1 upon n to the power p, take limit 1 upon infinity to the power p tends to 0 since p is greater than 0. Hence by Leibniz test these two properties are satisfied for alternating series. The given series is convergent, p is greater than 0. If in the case of an alternating series this, where un is greater than 0 for all n, the term continually decrease, we cannot say that the series is convergent because limit n goes to infinity, un does not equal to 0, then limit s to n and limit s to n and limit s to n plus 1 will differ, and so the series will not be convergent. Such a series is an oscillatory series. For example, consider the series 2 minus 2y3 plus 4y3 minus 5y4 so on. Here the terms are alternately positive and negative, and each term is numerically less than the preceding term because 2 is greater than 3y2 is greater than 4y3 is greater than so on. But here limit n goes to infinity un equal to limit n plus 1 upon n, take limit n goes to infinity equal to 1 does not equal to 0. Hence the given series 2 minus 3y2 plus 4y3 minus so on is not convergent. As a matter of fact, it is an oscillatory series. Now we will discuss about absolute convergence and conditional convergence. Absolutely convergence series. A series summation un is said to be absolutely convergent if the series summation mod of un is convergent. For example of the series, if summation un is a series of positive terms, then summation un and summation mod of un are the same series, and so it summation un is convergent. It is also absolutely convergent. Hence, for a series of positive terms, the concepts of convergence and absolute convergence are the same. But if a series summation un contains an infinite number of positive and an infinite number of negative terms, then summation un is absolutely convergent only if the series summation mod of un obtained from summation un by making all its terms positive is convergent. For example, the series summation un equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 2 square minus so on is absolutely convergent. Here we see that the series summation mod of un equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon 2 to the power 2 plus 1 upon 2 to the power 3 plus so on is an infinite geometric series of positive terms with common ratio 1 by 2, which is less than 1, so it is convergent. Hence the given series summation un is absolutely convergent. Conditionally convergent series. A series summation un is said to be semi-convergent or conditionally convergent or non-absolutely convergent if summation un is convergent but summation mod of un is divergent. For example, consider the series summation un equal to this. It is an alternating series in which each term is numerically less than the preceding term, and so 1 is greater than 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 4 is greater than so on, and limit un equal to limit n goes to infinity 1 upon n. 1 upon n means nth term of given series is 1 upon n. N goes to infinity, so 1 upon infinity equal to 0. By alternating series, Leibniz test, summation un is convergent. But the series summation mod of un equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 so on is can written as the series summation 1 upon n to the power p for p is equal to 1, and we know that it is divergent. So summation un is convergent while summation mod of un is divergent. So summation 1 upon n, so p consider p equal to 1, then given series is divergent. So summation un is convergent is a conditionally convergent series. So that the given series 1 upon root of 1 minus 1 upon root of 2 plus 1 upon root of 3 minus so on is conditionally convergent. The given series is an alternating series u1 minus u2 so on minus 1 to the power n minus 1 un plus so on un is greater than 0 for all n. Can written as summation 1 to infinity minus 1 to the power n minus 1 un. We will take nth of given infinite series. So un equal to 1 upon root of n is greater than 0 for all n. Also for all root of n plus 1 is greater than root of n. We know that a is greater than b. This implies 1 upon a is less than 1 upon b. Same as written this implies 1 upon root of n plus 1 is greater than 1 upon root of n plus 1 is less than un for all n. So it is an alternating series in which each term is numerically less than the preceding terms, and limit n goes to infinity un equal to limit n goes to infinity 1 upon root of n equal to 0. By Leibniz test, given series summation this is convergent. Now summation of this equal to this is divergent because summation 1 upon n to the power p is divergent if p is less than equal to 1. Given series is conditionally convergent. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and like it so that you can get latest video. Thanks.